EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Bay State in Massachusetts. Welcome to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the New England Patriots. Tirico, Greg Olson with you. That's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. And off we go from Foxborough. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's May. That's into the hands of Diggs. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. From the 31, here comes a 2nd and a yard.
At the 31-yard line.
We're going to run, and this is Travion Henderson. And he's going to have the Patriots first down as he'll take this up to the 38-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. And the Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Once more, it's Henderson. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's another Patriots first down.
They'll go play action with May. He'll let this go deep for Diggs.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan.
Oh, hit behind the line, and the ball is out. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
Crazy.
On 3rd down, Henderson. Inside the 20. And he's just a couple short of a touchdown. We'll mark him out at the 2-yard line. It's a big hit for the Patriots. It's a gain of 49. This has been a solid opening drive. Knocking on the door. First, Travion Henderson. Touchdown, Patriots. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Seven 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. It's Xavier Worthy on the return. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Fight on these two. Let's go, Lou. Hey, Sunday, on Sunday.
Throwing right away is Mahomes. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
1-yard gain brings us second and 10.
From the 35, here's second down and 9. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. And he'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. 25 yards, the pickup there. And the Chiefs have a first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Patrick to throw. Firing right side. Brought in by Brown. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with first and 10. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
From the 23, here's second and 4. Now Mahomes. Got a man. That's Rasheed Rice. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line. Milton Williams in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Hey, 43, 15.
Throwing is Mahomes. on the run to the right. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive, and what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. A give here to Pacheco. And that'll be a gain of 9, but nowhere close to the markers. It'll bring up 4th down. Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. This one will be from 37 yards out. Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs are on the board just before halftime.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
After the made field goal, Butker back on the field to send this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
By Chris Jones. A loss of 6. Brings up 2nd and 16. At the 7.
May to throw on 2nd down. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. He'll try to run for it with Henderson. And he's going to have a Patriots 1st down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
That's good for a Patriots 1st down.
They'll run it here with Antonio Gibson. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup.
Out of the gun, here's May. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. He's going to pick up the 1st down and more. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 17 yards. 1st down, New England.
The 37-yard line.
Crazy, crazy. Hey, what's up? Crazy, crazy.
Working out of the gun, it's May.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the 1st down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback, just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yards.
And he'll take this one in. Antonio Gibson. Touchdown, New England.
That's a heck of a run right there, and I can't tell you, Mike, how many running backs coaches I've heard over the years say, your responsibility with the ball is to make the 1st guy miss. We can't block everybody on the field. That's the role of a good running back, and you see it here. All it takes is one missed tackle to get this guy in space, and he's able to do the rest with his legs and take it all the way.
Nico Remigio to bring it back. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. first down, it's Mahomes. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. New England going to take their second timeout as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's dropped off for Pacheco. That is rare. You don't see 3rd and 17 converted all that often. First down.
And Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Marcus Jones. And he will be out of bounds. No time left on the clock. And that is the final action here in this first half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Mahomes. That's taken in by Kareem Hunt. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
On the pickup. It's second and inches at the 38-yard line.
Mahomes now to throw on second down. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
On third down, Mahomes. He's got his tight end. It's Kelsey. 14 on the pickup. First down, KC.
Third and inches, you're thinking the tight ends are on the field to block for the back or the quarterback, but not here. Nice setup here, playing to the tendencies of their offense, and they come away with a nice completion.
Mahomes now to throw again. He'll get this complete to Pacheco. And they'll take this down inside the 35. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Kansas City.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. A throw on the move is caught. And that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced out of bounds.
Once the quarterback gets flushed out of the pocket, Mike, he has to make a split-second decision. Does he remain a passer and give his guys time downfield to work open? Or does he turn into a runner, just try to pick up some positive yards with his legs? I think in this case, the extra time paid off. Remained a passer, found an open target downfield, and he's able to get the ball to him for a nice completion.
With good blocking leading the way, he's got the first down inside the 25.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
First down throw, Mahomes. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
It's now third down and long.
Here's Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. This is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for three, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
This is fielded inside the 5. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. And he'll work this out to the 23. It was Jalen Watson who got him down.
Watson. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 23-yard line.
Crazy.
On second down, it's May. Open man. That's the tight end, Hunter Henry. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
That's good for the Patriots. First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Crazy. 5.
To throw on first down is May. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there. As time has expired, the third quarter has come to an end. They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Hey, Garfield. Hey, here goes front. Nitty, what's up? Hey, now, here.
It's the tight end, Henry, in motion. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4.
It's on the stop. It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 5.
Third down, they need 5.
Hey, here goes crazy. Hey, what's that? Crazy. Hey, 5.
Now, May. That is hard. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Set to go now on first and 10.
First and 10 at the 32-yard
Here goes
line.
front. Hey, you're here.
They motion a receiver right. We'll try the right side with Henderson. And a strong first down run. A pickup of 9. Setting up second and short.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Crazy. On play action, here's May. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Patriots. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead. Now a flip to the kicker. It's a fake. This will be caught. And he's going to take this into the end zone. I wasn't sure we'd ever see a fake extra point again. But this one works. So instead of 1, they get 2. Remigio now on the return. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. They'll come up for first and 10. They'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with first and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part.
Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Trent McDuffie.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Now on second and long. Mahomes now back near his own goal line. To the left side in the hands of Rice. And he's out of bounds. Gain of about 10, so that'll help as they get set to face a third down.
Brings up third and 4.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
It's the tight end, Henry, in motion. A run, and this is Henderson. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
Gain of 4. It's now
May to throw on second down. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. May going to look to throw. He'll get this out to Henderson. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Crazy. They're going. It's May. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Watson. And the Chiefs are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down.
Just think back to a few plays ago, Mike. This offense is finding themselves entering the red zone. It looked like we're about to see a touchdown, but that's how fast things can change in this game. The defense finds themselves with their back against the wall, coming up with a huge 4th down stop. Not only do they keep points off the board, but it's nicer to do it when you come off with the ball in the hand.
He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
So it's a win for the Patriots. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game and are going to send their fans home quite happy. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Patriots winners at home as we say so long from Foxborough.